那么我们这个项目呢，就是说我们用的是释放的这种雄蚊。那么这个雄蚊它是携带了一种共生菌，那我们叫做 Wolbachia。那么当这种雄蚊携带这种共生菌之后，当它跟野外的雌蚊交配完之后，它就可以使野外的雌蚊不育，它产下的卵不育。那么我们就是通过这种不断释放雄蚊的这种方式，来降低这个岛上的一个蚊子的一个种群数量。那么我们放的是叫做白纹伊蚊，在广东的话，它是作为一个登革热的一个传播的一个主要媒介。
That's very interesting. 非常有意思。I'm about to release onto the world 15,000 sterilized mosquitoes. All right, shall we go?
Yep.
Let's do it. Try not to breathe. Apparently, the best time to release the mosquitoes is in the morning or in the evening, sort of sunrise, sunset, because that's the time when the mosquitoes have the greatest desire to mate.
他们没来的时候，那个花蚊啊，比较多
啊，
一下子都是你站着，好像我没穿，一下子咬得很厉害，现在小了很多了。
哦，是吗？非常好。Really? So he's actually seen, a huge difference before they started to come and release these mosquitoes here. He says even just standing here now, if we were wearing shorts, you'd be bitten all the time. But since they've started to release these mosquitoes here, they get bitten a lot less. So that's pretty cool. Some real-world results. So he's got 40 of these traps around the island, and these are the traps that they use to keep track of the population of the mosquitoes here. And because you've got this contrast between white and black, the mosquitoes are attracted to the black. And what happens is they've actually got a battery in here and a fan. It's blowing air out here, so the mosquitoes can't actually land on the white surface. But when they fly over the black surface, there's suction, and it actually sucks the mosquitoes in there. It's a very ingenious little device, and then they can basically count and see how many mosquitoes are in here and keep track of the population.
Bye-bye.
Let's go do some science.
那么你看一下，这是它的卵。
哦，
那么一张纸上，你大概猜有多少个蚊卵？
我不知道10万多。
这一张纸的话就是10万。
Okay, 100,000 eggs.
它吸过一次血，它产完卵之后，因为一只蚊子的话，假如它一生可以吸3到4次血，那么平均的话，对于这个物种的话，它可能平均第一次、第二次的产卵2次加起来可能可以超过100个，所以就意味着，如果野外一只雌蚊跟我们的雄蚊交配完之后，我们就可以消除它100多个后代。就是我们那个蚊卵之后，我们把它扫下来称重，那么我们加的这卵的数量也是定量的，因为每一个管都是一个相对固定的一个数目，我们是要控制它的那个饲养的一个密度，对，然后这一个管的话就可以放到一个盘子里面进行饲养。
So we saw the larvae in the test tubes, and then they're put into all these trays. You've got these trays everywhere here. You can see them all moving around, and they actually put some nutrients in there for them to feed them and help them grow. So this is where they're busy being born, really.
Yep.
Yeah.
我们刚才看到那个小幼虫，它慢慢长大就变成了这么大的幼虫，所以到这个程度的话，我们就会开始进行收集，进行一些雌的、雄的进行一些分离。白纹伊蚊这个蚊种雌蛹，它的个体比较大，那么雄蛹的个体比较小。那么我们通过一个这么类似的一个分离器。它是一个2块玻璃的那个夹角，通过那个夹角的一个旋钮，我们看那旋钮来调整这2块后面这块板，这2块玻璃的一个夹角，来进行一个分离。个体比较大的那个蛹，它会卡在上面，那么个体比较小的，它会那个分离在下面。
That's super interesting. I didn't know how you could tell the difference, because especially with something this small.
刚才通过那个雌雄分离完之后，这些是用于释放的那个雄蚊，那么我们把它按照一定的数量装到这个盒子里面，它们就开始羽化。对，这是给它吃的一些糖水，那么给它吸，就是让它维持生命，就是保证在我们那个释放之前，它可以存活下来。对的。
These are actually ready to be released now. The ones that are on the floor back there still have a little bit of time to go, but when they're done, they get put here, and then from here they get sent out. So what's happening here is you leave the cage in this big sort of walk-in fridge, and the mosquitoes, as soon as they get cold, they start to drop to the floor because, of course, they basically become incapacitated. And then it's very easy to collect them up in those little plastic glass cases that we were using to release them. And that's pretty much how they get them docile and get them in there. Then they go from there directly into cooler boxes like you saw before. And that's pretty much the whole process. It's actually quite clever.
就是，那么我们准备了2笼的那个蚊子，那么一笼是雄蚊子，那么一笼是雌蚊子。
好，
那么雄蚊子不咬人，雌蚊子会咬人。那么我们可以，那个 Winston， 你可以把你的手放进去里面看一下，看是不是雄蚊子不咬人。
Here we have all the male mosquitoes. These are the ones that they release. And apparently I can just stick my arm in there and they're not going to bite me. Now, it has to be said that I would normally be very apprehensive, but since we released these this morning and I wasn't bitten once, I'm feeling a little bit more confident. So let's find out if I get bitten or not. Okay, so here we go. Well, there's tons of them landing on my hand. It tickles a lot. It definitely feels like they're going to bite you, because every time you feel a mosquito land on you, it normally means you're going to be bitten, right? For those of you who might have thought it's a bad idea to release lots of mosquitoes, breed them and release them, no need to worry, because these guys don't bite. I'm gonna shake my hand off a little bit.
Yep.
And
Close.
Yep. Don't want any of them to escape. There's
Going to show it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, one small dead one, but other than that, there's no bite. Now what we have in the second cage over here are female mosquitoes that do bite. I've been invited to stick my arm in there, but I've declined since there's no real need to do that, because we all know they're just going to bite the hell out of me. What they are going to do, though, is give them a blood meal. They've got a membrane basically wrapped around some tread plate, and then they basically put some sheep's blood, and then on top they've got these little packs which are heated, and what they do is they actually keep the blood at the right temperature, because mosquitoes need the blood to be warm. Thank you for showing me this incredibly interesting part of what you're doing over here in Guangzhou. It's amazing. Thank you so much. And I wish you the best of luck in getting rid of mosquitoes.
Yep. So I try, yeah.
Yeah, keep it up.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you so much.
See you around.